Hello and assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Live Garden. In this video, I'm going to give you a quick update of my chili plants and show you how they're doing. So if you've been following my videos and have subscribed to my channel, you know that I grow, well, at least try to grow several different varieties of Superhot chili plants as well as regular chili plants every year. Last year was crazy. Last year I've grown probably about 15 different Superhot chili varieties. Also, I've grown about 10 different regular chili varieties. And if if you want to see how these plants have done last year, do go and look up my videos that I posted last year. This year, I've decided to cut down the number of chili plants that I'm growing. In terms of the Superhot chili varieties, I'm growing probably about 5 different varieties. Well, I say 5, but actually there are 4 different varieties. There's 2 batches of same type. And in terms of the regular chili varieties, I'm growing 1, 2, 3, 4 different varieties. So let's show you how these plants are doing. So these are all of my Superhot chili seedlings. I'm trying to grow fewer varieties this year, and here are some of the varieties are doing better than others. So all of these seedlings are 7-pot Barkpur yellows. The seeds that I've started this seedling from were home saved. I've collected the seeds from my last year's harvest and started these seedlings from those seeds. This batch here, there are actually three different varieties in here. So on my left, these 5 plants, these ones are actually 7-pot Barkpur yellow, but these were original seeds that I bought from online store. These 2 seedlings here, these are Carolina Reaper chocolate, and these 2 varieties are Naga chocolate variety in here. The issue with those is these seedlings are not looking that great. Your 7-pot Barkpur yellow original the seedlings from original seeds are for some reason looking very unhealthy. They are yellow, and some of the newer leaves, they are kind of like burning. The thing is, I don't think it's a pest or a fertilizer issue, because I fertilize all of my seedlings in the same ratio and at the same time. When I water them at the same time. So if there was a fertilizer issue, then I should see the burning in all of my chili seedlings, not just one variety. Again, same argument goes in terms of the pest. If there is a pest issue, then I should see signs of pest in my other seedling as well. So in summary, the seedlings from my home safe seeds are doing much better. They are looking much healthy, more healthier than the other varieties, and they've actually started to branch out. Also, I can see the buds forming. So these actually are looking really nice and healthy, and I think I will be transplanting them into their final containers probably in a day or two. 7-pot Barkpur yellow home, the original seeds, the store-bought seeds, seedlings are the worst. So I'm not going to actually take any of these forward and transplant them onward. I'm just going to discard them because they're not looking very good. In terms of the Naga chocolate, they looked, so I've got only 2 seedlings of the Naga chocolate variety. And again, these were store-bought, online store-bought seeds. These plants are not looking that bad. They were looking very bad about a few weeks back, about a month back, but I think they've recovered, and they started to green up, and also they've started to produce fresh new leaves. So I think I will be keeping them and transplanting them onward. For the Carolina Reaper chocolate, so again, these were store-bought seed. These plants are not looking their best, but they're not worse as well. So I think they're on their way to recover. Carolina Reaper chocolate variety, I'll be keeping these 2 seedlings, and I'll be transplanting them onward. So these are my Superhot chili seedlings. This year I'll have 3 varieties. So I'll have these 7-pot Barkpur yellow home safe seedlings, and then I have the Carolina Reaper chocolate 2 plants, and I have 2 plants of the Naga chocolate variety. Right, let's move on to the regular chili plants. So these are all of my regular chili seedlings. I'm growing 4 different varieties of regular chilies this year, and here in this tray I have 2 varieties. So I have this variety in here is the peri peri, and this one is a chili variety that the seeds I bought from Bangladesh when I was on holiday. So this variety is Super F1. This is a hybrid variety, and this one is the peri peri. The in this tray I have another the remaining 2 varieties of regular chili plants. This variety in here, these are Khalamoris chili variety, and this one is Michi Masala. And Michi Masala I've been growing over the last few years, probably 3-4 years now. The first 2 years they produced really well for me, Michi Masala variety, chili variety. But last year I didn't actually grow any Michi Masala variety in containers. I had several plants in raised bed and they didn't perform really well. So what I've decided this year, I will be actually try to grow most of my chilies in containers, because I've noticed that in container they produce much better than in grounds. So yeah, in terms of the regular chili variety as well as the Superhot chili varieties, I will be trying to grow as many as I can in containers this year. If I have any leftover, I may put in the raised bed. In terms of the health, the regular chili seedlings are doing really better. I did start them quite late because I didn't want to. What I've noticed in the previous years, that if I start really early or at the same time as when I start my super chili plants, the regular chili plants tend to get really big, and then I have issue with the space indoor, and before the weather gets warmer, the seedlings tend to get very large. So what I've done is this year I've started these regular chili plants um, quite later than the super chili seedlings. I think let me just check the yeah, so sown 5th of March. So all of my regular chili seedlings were started, well, the seeds were sown on 5th of March, and I've potted them up on the 28th of April. So is the 3rd of May today, and I've potted them up on the 28th of April, all of these. So I kept all of my seedlings in my original 48 cell tray where I started my seedlings at the very beginning. This can be transplanted to their final pot very soon. So there we go. I'm growing 4 chili regular chili plants variety this year. I'm growing 3 super chili varieties. I also have 3 plants that I overwintered from last year. One of them is a 7-pot Barkpur yellow chili variety. This was the favorite variety from last year, and I decided to keep the plant. And because, as I said, this was the favorite one out of all of the different varieties that I grown. Um, the favorite in terms of the pods that they produce and how fragrant and spicy these pods were. I just really loved it. And I also have another overwintered chili plants in my greenhouse at the moment, which is the Nagamoris chili variety. And this was one of the plants that I kind of like grew indoor throughout the season. But this year I'm just gonna take it out of my indoor space into the greenhouse and grow it outdoor, well, inside greenhouse. The third super chili plants that I have in my greenhouse is the 7-pot Barkpur yellow chili variety. This plant were actually a clone of the 7-pot Barkpur yellow plant that you see here. So this is the mother plant, and what I've done is, like, I was pruning one day, and I took some of the branches. I pruned some of the branches out of this plant, and I put it in a glass of water. And after a few weeks, the all of the branches kind of like formed roots, and then I potted up the roots into compost, and this is what you can see at the moment. With these plants being overwintered, I'm hoping to get a much earlier harvest this year. As you can see, some of the plants are already started to produce pods, and hopefully this will get ripened much earlier than the other ones, the other seedlings that I've started this year. So there we go. I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you've got any comments, please put it down below and I'll try to answer. And also please do share this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. and hit the like button so that you get notified as soon as I upload any other video. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum.